So Sanjay, we are live now.
Hi, is my screen visible to you?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Srinjay, and I represent Tutela. So, will be Tutela is a standardized prep organization. We are into SAT, we are into ACT, and we are into APs. So, without further ado, I'll just quickly take you through the agenda for the day. Thank you, everyone, for joining in, for taking your time out, visiting College Fair, and willing to hear us what we have to say. This we'll keep this session only limited to SAT, ACT, their overview, their importance, what changes have occurred of late, and what so some of it has all obviously been triggered by the pandemic. We'll also give you an ideal planning of your timeline. When should you take what? You need not take everything right away, but then at least get to know when is what are the options available to you, what test can be taken when, and then we'll obviously have some scholarship opportunities for every one of you attending the fair. Moving on to SAT. So, SAT and ACT. So, what is SAT and ACT? These are standardized test prep that are conducted all across the globe, primarily for colleges in the US. Some of the Indian colleges also accepted. There are around 250 or 225 to 250 odd colleges all across the globe which accept SAT and ACT. Quickly, what is the difference between SAT and ACT? SAT is has two sections, verbal and math. Each of the section comprises 800 points. So the total score is 1600, whereas ACT has four sections. English is English, reading, math, and science. Each of the section comprises 36. The total score is the average of the four sections. So ACT, the only section that you don't have in SAT is the science section. So what is a science section? It is more of data interpretation. So don't have any doubts in your mind. If you're a humanities student, if you are a commerce student, despite that you can go for ACT. So the why is it called science? Because it has certain scientific terms. However, you don't need to know a lot of in-depth physics, chemistry, or bio. Moving on to the next slide. It's taking some time. So what should you take, SAT or ACT? I'll give you about 15-20 minutes to skim through the questions. Each of the questions has two answers. You can choose whatever you wish amongst the two. So if you want, you can take a screen. If you are unable to think right now, take a screenshot of this of the slide or of the entire page. We have all this information on our website. There's a blog section which we have curated with time very nicely. It's very informative. Go to tutelaprep.com, go through our blogs. You'll find them very informative. It has all frequently asked questions, all the answers to the questions that you have in your mind. Moving to the next slide, let's see what this answer suggests. So if you have more number of ticks on the left, you are most likely to most likely it's most likely that you are a SAT taker. If you have more ticks on the right, it's more likely that you are an ACT taker. But however, this is a more of a qualitative analysis, and this is just from our experience. There is no hard and fast rule, or there is no thumb rule to taking SAT or ACT. Ideally, you should take diagnostic tests of SAT and ACT and then figure out for yourself what is the right fit. So go through this each of the sections, see what you like more. Look in ACT, there is a science section. See if you like data interpretation. ACT is a faster test compared to SAT. So the questions are more straightforward. But however, there has to be a trade-off. Uh, the space of the test is faster than ACT. So keep all these things in mind, and before deciding upon a SAT or ACT, take a diagnostic test and see it for yourself. What is a better fit for you? So why is SAT or ACT important? These are the first. a set of quantifiable parameters that the colleges look at before evaluating your profile. Exactly what the first line says. So these are basic concepts which you have learned over ninth and 10th. These don't challenge you on how much you know, but how well you applied whatever you know. So the college basically tests your readiness to attend their classes for undergrad. Both SAT and ACT are equally accepted all across the globe. If you are looking at Stanford, MIT, or any Ivy League colleges, have no inhibitions. SAT and ACT are equally accepted. Both have equal amount of weightage. Uh, Moving to the next point, both are essential if you're an international student. SAT and ACT are very important if you're looking for scholarships. However, SAT or ACT are not enough when it comes to making a unique profile for yourself. You'll have to grind yourself, you'll have to work on your profile, you'll have to take care of your school academics. So SAT or ACT single-handedly won't fetch you a good college. It is about your holistic profile, what uniqueness you have. However, we call SAT or ACT rejection criterias. If you have a good score, your chances of getting into a good college becomes higher. Quickly, so how should you know what you are better at? Take the diagnostic test. We have we offer this diagnostic test for free. Go to act versus sat.com, register yourself, will evaluate the take the test, will evaluate you, will give your feedback, we'll discuss together what's a better fit for you. So, and this offering is absolutely complimentary. Moving to APs, what is APs? These are advanced placement tests. So these are college level tests which are conducted once a year. So these are on a scale of 1 to 5. APs could be in various subjects. It shows your skills it helps you prove your skills in a specific set of subjects or a particular subjects. Uh, it is conducted in about May. It is conducted only once a year, so make sure how you plan your APs. So you there are certain importances of APs which I'll talk with which I'll share with you right away. You, if even if your school does not offer an AP curriculum, it is possible to register yourself on the college board website and take them externally. APs are college level tests. However, they can also be taken when you are in 10th, when you are moving from ninth to 10th or moving from 10th to 11th. So understand what all APs are possible when you are in 10th. What APs can you take? I'll also discuss those very quickly in the following slides. So this is more of what are the kind of courses that need what sort of APs are required. You can again take a screenshot of this. Otherwise, if you can't, go to our website tutelaprep.com, go to blogs, you'll find all the information there. So I'll try speaking about each of the APs quickly. Calculus AB and BC. This is probably the most valued AP for students applying for undergrad courses in STEM. So you need a few basic requirements. You need a concept of functions and trigonometry before you can start taking preparations for APs. These can only be taken when you are moving from 11th to 12th, because you need certain prerequisite content which you learn over 11th and 12th. And these also cover your 11th and 12th content, your syllabus, but to quite an extent. So this gives you a head start as well. One very important thing I would like to share with you is that APs are a year long module. Don't have the misconception in your mind that I would be able to finish AP courses in a span of a month or two. Please give time towards it. There is a reason why the weightage of APs have gone up over the years. Physics 1 and 2, these are more generic. These are content which are covered in 11th and 12th respectively. So if you are looking at STEM courses which has to do with physics, anything regarding engineering, this is the first thing that you should take. There are AP physics, mechanics, and electrostats and magnetism. These are more focused to this subject matter. You can only take this when you are moving from 11 to 12. So you again need some basic concepts of physics. Chemistry holds the same sort of weightage, again to be taken when you are moving from 11 to 12. Statistics, very important. This is one subject that you can take when you are moving from 10th to 11th, or even for that matter, if you are managing your academics well, you can even take it when you are moving from 9th to 10th. This is required when you are applying for an economics subject or business related course. AP biology, again, when you're applying for biotech or biomed, this holds a lot of weightage. This adds a lot of weightage to your profile to be taken when you are moving from 11 to 12. Microeconomics and macroeconomics are two of the easier APs which is possible to be taken when you are moving from 9th to 10th. These are more of concept based questions, not a lot of numericals. What you get to see in 11th and 12th, possible to take. So to spread your APs, have an idea of what are the subjects you want to take, and plan your AP timeline that way. So I'm just summing up what are the primary importance of APs. APs are accepted by all the colleges in US and Canada. APs are in fact mandate for certain colleges in the UK. Oxford and Cambridge, they have made it mandate for Indian students while they're applying for math or economics courses to score 5 out of 5 in 5 of the APs. So that is a mandate. It enables to add weightage to your profile as well as a versatility to your profile. Let's say you're an IB student. The IB courses, the IB curriculum is almost equivalent to APs. However, if you, let's say, applying for a business course, you have economics. However, you want to give your profile a little bit of uniqueness. Add a computer science take a computer science AP, take a statistics. That will give a very unique outlook to your profile. It definitely, let's not forget that it helps you with your college credits. Once you are through with your once you're through, you have got an acceptance in a college, it is possible to take APs before you go to college. So once you've graduated, so that would help. You can take APs at any time of the year, but it would also help you get some college credits, and it will basically uh, reduce some of the tuition fees. It gives you an opportunity to bridge gaps in your school grades and extracurriculars. If you're falling short on certain areas, APs can bridge those gaps. APs are not only meant for CBSE and ISC students. They can recommend it to IB students at times. Let's say you have AI Math HL and you want to apply for a course which requires Math HL AA. So you can take an calculus and take you can
Uh,
take a calculus BC. Yeah, yeah,
so Srinjay, we are running out of time now.
yeah.
So
So this
uh,
is an so we have about 30 seconds, right?
yeah, we are like over now. Like we need to end the session now. So I think participant can join on table number 10 in case you have any question, and Srinjay would like to
Just
answer.
wanted to add one more thing. You can take an ACT versus ACT. We are offering certain scholarships. You can take ACT versus ACT diagnostic test and take a free session, complimentary session from our end. And there's no hard and fast time rule for the timeline. You can take it, you can have a look at this, and yeah, so that's about it. Yeah, they can join us on the table.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Sanjay.